Oh, no, no. Oh, shoot, no. Oh, I dropped everything. Okay. Hi. It's me, Sue. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Well, everyone kept saying you wanted to be alone, and I thought maybe that was true, but then I started thinking, people say they want to be alone when they're hurting, but sometimes what they actually mean is, I don't want to ask anyone to stay. So I thought maybe that would be the case with you. So yeah, I'm here anyway. Yeah. Oh, and I brought soup. Well, it was soup when I left. Then I tripped over a goose. Actually, I'm not really sure if it was a goose. It hissed at me, so I didn't ask. Anyway, some of the soup escaped from the bowl. I'm very sorry. Yeah. If you still don't want company, that's okay. Really, I'll leave the bowl outside, and the soup, well, the bowl with what's left of the soup, and maybe some bread. The bread actually survived. I'm very proud of the bread, actually. And oh, hi. Oh wow, you look Actually, no. I'm not gonna lie to you. You look like you've been crying a lot, and I'm sorry. I wish you didn't feel so sad. Where should I sit? Oh, anywhere? Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I almost dropped the bowl. It's okay. I caught it. Mostly. Nothing broke, I think. Can I sit with you? Thank you. Is this too far away? I don't want to crowd you, but now I'm worried it looks like I'm afraid of you. I am not afraid of you, actually. Should I maybe sit closer? Okay, is here better? Right, sorry. I can never tell how close people are supposed to sit. Nobody writes these things down. There should be a handbook or something. Like page 17, appropriate sitting distances during emotional crisis. That would be useful. Was that a bad joke? Yeah, probably. I was just trying to make you smile. Just a little. Not because I think you should suddenly be happy, of course not. Just because sometimes smiling is like opening a window for a second. Even if it's still raining outside, you can still enjoy the fresh air. I don't know. I don't think that made sense at all. Sorry. It sounded prettier in my head. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. I'll do enough talking for both of us. Actually, I think I always do that. Sorry. I get thinking about you today. I wonder if you'd eaten anything. if you'd had any water, if you'd opened the curtains, if you'd brushed your hair. Then I realised those were very oddly specific things to wonder about, but they're important, trust me, especially the water. People forget water when they're sad, which is strange because crying uses water, so really you should refill it. Yeah, that made sense in my head too. I'm not very good at speeches. I practiced one 3 times while I was working here. Then I tripped, and after that all I could think about was the soup. So the speech is gone now. But can I tell you something instead? Something I know. When someone leaves, the room feels different, even if they never lived there. You start noticing little things, like a chair they liked, a path you always walked together, songs, cups, blankets. The world starts pointing at them over and over and over. It's exhausting. I know. You don't have to tell me, I can see it. Every time your eyes drift somewhere, they don't really stop. They're looking for someone who isn't there anymore. I wish I could fix it. If heartbreak were a scraped knee, I'd wash it, put medicine on it, wrap it in clean bandages, maybe draw a little flower on the bandage. Flowers make everything feel better. But hearts don't work like knees, which actually seems kind of unfair, because they're much more important. So who even decided that? It's a silly design, if you ask me. Sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I? I do that when I'm nervous, and I'm a little nervous. Not because of you, no. No, of course not. Because I care about you, and when I care about someone, I really, really don't want to say the wrong thing. So, if I accidentally say something silly or awkward, or I start talking about geese again, please know I'm trying very hard. Would it be alright if I move just a little closer? I promise you I won't squish you. Thank you. Oh, sorry, was that okay? I didn't mean to. It was? Good, because you looked kind of cold, and you know, sometimes being close to someone helps. At least, I hope it does. You don't have to carry today by yourself. Not while I'm here. You can let me carry a tiny piece of it, just for tonight. Would you like some soup? You don't have to eat the whole bowl, just maybe a few spoonfuls. I know food feels strange when you're sad. Everything tastes like, well, sad. I don't know how else to describe it, but your body still deserves kindness, even if your heart is arguing with it. Here, I'll hold the bowl. That way you don't have to. Okay? Careful, it's still warm. Here. Just one bite, okay? That's all I'm asking. Alright, open up. There you go. See? You did it. I am so proud of you. No, I'm serious. People always celebrate the big victories, and no one celebrates the tiny ones. But the tiny ones are usually harder. Getting out of bed, looking out the window instead of staring at the floor, eating one spoonful of soup. Those count. I think they are the little stones that eventually become a path. Here, take another bite, okay? Okay, here you go. Yeah, perfect. Is it too salty? Is it too hot? Yay! Okay, that's nice. I was a bit worried that it might taste a little funny. I'm not great at cooking, but I made it with a lot of love, just for you. I wonder, have you been blaming yourself for what happened? You don't have to tell me, okay? I'm only asking because people who love very deeply usually do. They start collecting every little moment and start thinking, maybe I should have said this, maybe I should have done that, maybe if I'd been different somehow. But can I tell you a little secret? I don't think maybe has ever fixed anything. It just builds tiny imaginary words, and then it asks us to live inside them. But you don't live there. You live here, with me, with us, on this rainy evening, with slightly squashed bread and mostly intact soup. That's real. That's where you are. May I just look at you for a second? Thank you. You have pretty eyes. Oh, sorry, that was a little bit too direct. I probably should have kept that thought inside my head. I just noticed, even now, after everything, your eyes still look gentle. A little sad now, but gentle. I don't think that's something everyone keeps. Oh dear, was that strange? I am so sorry. Anyway, what I meant was, you're a lovely person. No, wait, more like, again, please don't be embarrassed. Actually, now I'm a bit embarrassed too, but we're matching. We're both blushing now. That's a good thing, right? It's kind of nice. You know, I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. It's actually very frustrating because I look at you and think, wow, there is someone worth protecting. And you look at yourself and somehow see someone who wasn't enough. I don't understand how we can be looking at the same person, and I know that they mattered to you. I know losing them hurts, and it should. Love isn't something small. If it were, it wouldn't leave such a big space behind. But just because someone couldn't stay doesn't mean there was something wrong with the person they left. Sometimes People leave because life becomes tangled. Sometimes because they are frightened. Sometimes because they need something different. Sometimes because people are simply people. Complicated, confusing, and a little messy. Can I ask you one more thing? Would it be alright if I held your hand? Oh. Okay. Your hands are colder than mine. Here, I'll warm them up a bit. You're not alone tonight. Even if it feels that way. I know feelings can be very convincing, but they aren't always telling the truth. And this one is wrong. Because I'm right here, and I'm not going anywhere. Your breathing's a little slower now. That's good. There's no rush. Tonight doesn't have anywhere else to be, and neither do you. You know, I might be overstepping here, but I don't think you're as hard to love as you believe you are. I know that thought probably doesn't disappear just because I said that. Thoughts rarely listen. They are stubborn little things. But you don't have to let that one in. Because I see you, and everything I see is quite amazing. I see you, and there is not a single bit of you that I don't like. You know, my mother used to do something for me whenever I couldn't sleep, or whenever I was having a bad day. Maybe I can do that for you. Brush your hair while you fall asleep. Would you like that? Alright, come here. Get closer to me, okay?